There's the SUI long-term chart. Great. We come down in the middle of the wedge. Very common pattern. Break higher. All happening. SUI Solana. For those of you who don't understand these relative charts, this is SUI outperforming Solana over time. Is it underperforming Solana right now, or is it consolidating? It's consolidating. Why? Because it's been in this sideways range. Is this range an interesting pattern? Yes, it's probably a wedge. Julian drew this. I wouldn't use that spike. I'll probably join it here. We're probably closer. And in which case, the probability is that it starts breaking higher against SUI. Why? Because it has a lower free float. It is early in their adoption curve. Nothing bad about Solana. Fucking love Solana. They're amazing. Tolly does an amazing job. The whole community is amazing. Is SUI going to outperform? Probably, because it's earlier stage.
Macroeconomics expert Raoul Pal has expressed optimism about the Layer 1 blockchain SUI, suggesting that it is poised to enter a new phase of outperformance despite recent market corrections. Paul shared charts indicating that SUI has reached the end of a descending channel and is finding support around $2. This analysis suggests that the cryptocurrency is positioned to rebound and potentially outperform other major cryptocurrencies in the near future. Paul's short-term analysis shows that SUI is nearing the end of its current price channel, which could signal an imminent reversal. He also provided a longer-term view showing that SUI is moving within a large triangle, often seen as a bullish continuation signal. This setup suggests that SUI could continue its rise as the cryptocurrency market recovers. According to Paul, as Bitcoin breaks its all-time highs, SUI is expected to outperform and remain among the top 5 cryptocurrencies in terms of performance in this cycle. He advises investors to be patient and avoid being driven by greed, desperation, or the fear of missing out, FOMO, as these emotions often lead to poor investment decisions. Paul's analysis is based on technical indicators and market trends and offers a cautious but optimistic outlook on SUI's future performance. According to Raoul Pal, Solana and SUI are about to hit the banana zone soon. Before we move forward, if you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and the overall crypto market.
Dogecoin. Amazing chart. I mean, this thing is amazing. The alt season. Corrective, alt season, corrective, alt season. Okay, let's see what happens. Well, it's missing a bit of this, but basically, from the start of 2014, when this came out, it's outperformed Bitcoin, but it does it in the spurt. Will it do it again? Maybe. I don't know. But I know that a normie comes on. I want to buy some crypto, looks at Bitcoin, goes, oh, I'm not going to pay 110,000 for this. Well, Doge is cheap. I've heard about that before. Doesn't Elon like Doge? XRP is cheap. We've heard about XRP. There's tons of YouTube videos, and my uncle owns it. What about it? Great. Crypto's not easy. It is not a gift from the gods that comes without pain. Let's talk about when banana. The when banana is like, there's the chart of M2 that's been working, that we nailed the exact low in September with, and said, this is the low based on liquidity on our analysis that we've been working on for 30 years. Here it is. This is the start of banana zone. The Bitcoin doubles. SUI goes up 5x. SUI pulls back 50%. Bitcoin pulls back a bit, 20%. Then it goes up. Bitcoin's now pretty much back to almost all-time highs today.
Paul said he expects SUI to become one of the best performing tokens in the second half of 2025. In a recent statement, he indicated that SUI could consolidate below $3.50 before breaking above the $20 mark, especially if Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high. Paul also noted that if SUI were to match Solana's market cap of $77 billion, its price could theoretically reach $22.9. However, recent market data shows that SUI has underperformed Solana by 26% since May. SUI experienced strong demand in early Q2 as DeFi activity peaked. In April and May, decentralized exchange volume reached $11 billion and $14 billion respectively. However, by June, that volume had halved to $7 billion. This reduction impacted demand for the token. The decline in DEX activity correlates with SUI's price drop from over $4 to around $2.20. Despite this, technical charts indicate that SUI is approaching the apex of a symmetrical triangle, a pattern that often leads to breakouts. Paul also predicted that the current cryptocurrency bull market could peak in June 2026. This prediction is based on his observation that the current cycle mirrors the 2017 bull market, suggesting a period of prolonged accumulation of growth rather than a rapid and abrupt bull market. Paul suggests that the market is only at the beginning of a longer macroeconomic cycle, which could last until the second quarter of 2026. If his forecast is correct, July and August of this year will mark important points in the cycle, indicating that the uptrend may just be beginning. Paul's analysis is based on the idea that current conditions may be more similar to those of early 2020 than the boom of late 2021. This comparison suggests that the current market is in a phase of steady growth rather than a frenetic peak. Paul's prediction is important because it offers a long-term perspective on the cryptocurrency market, which is often characterized by volatile short-term fluctuations. Comparing the current cycle to this 2017 bull market, Paul suggests investors prepare for a period of sustained growth rather than a price surge. The implications of Paul's prediction are considerable. For investors, this means there is still time to accumulate cryptocurrencies before the market peaks. This could lead to a more stable and predictable market, in which investors would have more time to make informed decisions. For the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem, this suggests the current cycle is part of a long-term trend toward mainstream adoption and integration into the global financial system. This could lead to increased investment, innovation, and regulatory clarity in the cryptocurrency sector. Paul's prediction covers major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as altcoins. A prolonged cycle could strengthen digital assets, similar to the 2017 rally. Investors could benefit by diversifying their portfolios. A weaker dollar could boost liquidity, leading to an influx of institutional investment in cryptocurrencies and potentially greater market stability. Anticipation is growing around regulatory changes in investors' long-term strategies. Lessons learned from the 2017 crypto cycle suggest potential for strong asset performance. Raoul Pal's analysis focuses on macroeconomic forces and the influence of the U.S. dollar. Understanding these trends is crucial for market participants. This forecast suggests a change in the pace of the cryptocurrency market influenced by macroeconomic conditions. The weakening U.S. dollar is a key factor in the extension of the bull cycle. The situation is eerily similar to 2017, Paul stated, noting that the macroeconomic conditions point to a longer cryptocurrency bull cycle, which could extend into the second quarter of 2026. Paul recently shared an intriguing insight into Dogecoin's potential trajectory. He highlighted the Doge Bitcoin chart, suggesting the possibility of a significant flag pattern and pointing to potential new highs for Dogecoin. He also humorously mentioned the idea that Dogecoin could become the hardest currency on the earth. This statement reflects Paul's continued interest in unconventional trends in cryptocurrency and his belief that digital currencies are constantly evolving. Paul's analyses often fuel discussions within the cryptocurrency community, as he is known for his critical analysis and predictions in this field. His latest comments fuel the ongoing debate about the viability and future role of Dogecoin. Initially created as a meme, but now one of the leading digital currencies by market capitalization.